In this video, guys, I'm going to show you the easiest way that I've found to structure your YouTube videos. Now, this is always going to help those of you who are just starting off, just trying to get underway with your content creation, especially on YouTube. And if you stick around to the end, you are going to realize that you learned this stuff all the way when you were back in school, probably just starting out. Okay, so let's go. Okay, so what's the easiest method that I found? Now, we used to call this the 5 W's with an H, okay? Who, what, when, where, and why. Honestly, all you need to do is answer the questions to those, and then at the end of it all, you say how. How am I going to do it all? Okay, so let's break it down. Let's go through them one by one. We'll come back together at the end, and then we'll be able to see that this really is the easiest method to structure your videos. And like I said, this is really going to help you if you're just starting out on your journey of content creation. You need to stick around and have a watch of this one. Okay, so first one, who, okay? I'm going to be reading notes. I always read notes. I do apologize for that. So when I do look down, I'm just having a quick reader for my notes. I can make sure I'm getting this out on video for you guys, okay? So who are you trying to reach, or who are you trying to make the videos for? Now, the biggest mistake that I've also found by watching other people giving tips and tricks of how to actually do content creation, how to make content creation, you can't do it for yourself, okay? Those are called selfish videos. That's only serving you. You need to make sure that you're making the videos for other people. Okay, so I already know the 5 W's with an H, but what I'm doing is I'm making the video here for somebody else. It's not for me, it's to try help, try inspire, try get somebody in the right mindset of how to actually put a video together for themselves, especially when they are just starting out, because I wish I had something like this. And I was just sitting there thinking to myself, you know what, the 5 W's with an H, that's the easiest method I can possibly think of. It's usually you need the hook, you need the middle, you need the outro, you need all that kind of stuff. Cool, all right, but it doesn't actually break it down, you know? Obviously, you want to make the hook interesting. Obviously, you want to make the outro binge-worthy, so you're putting your own videos in there, so people, you know, it leads on to people going to watch more of your content, and obviously the content's in the middle. Obviously, you want to try and make something like that, but in each one of those sections, 5 W's. You know, what are they trying to do inside of there? Who are they trying to do it for? Where are they doing it? When are they doing it? How are they doing it? Why are they doing it? You know, the 5 W's with an H, it works across the board when it comes to content creation, okay? So that for me, that's what the who is. You need to realize who you're making the videos for, and who your intended audience is, and who you're trying to reach, okay? And the what. So what problem, topic, idea are you trying to solve, speak on, or action, okay? So when it comes to the problems, like what problem are you trying to solve? My problem right now that I'm trying to solve in this video is stopping the confusion with, you know, especially new budding content creators out there who are wanting to get underway but just really don't know how to do it. They don't know how to do it, and it doesn't matter how many times they tried and failed, it just becomes overwhelming. So what I'm doing, the problem I'm trying to solve, I'm simplifying things, just bringing it back to basics, back to when you were in elementary school, primary school, depending on where you are in the world. Okay, and so the topic that I'm trying to speak on, again, is just structuring a YouTube video for people who want to learn, people who want to know, people who want to grow, yeah? And what idea am I trying to action? It's the idea that if you simplify things, especially in content creation, it becomes a hell of a lot easier, and it becomes more fun. The journey's more fun when you're actually underway, when you're actually simplifying everything and being able to actually take step upon step upon step, instead of just being stuck there in the sand, in the same spot, wondering why you're not moving anywhere, or wondering why, like, I've got no views, I've got no traction. I finally got a few subscribers, so I'm happy with that. Look, I'm at a whopping 3, but look, that's all part of the journey. Everybody's got to start somewhere. I'm getting to that 1,000 soon enough, and then beyond that, I'm going right up until the plateau happens, which I'm hoping is when I get one of these. But look, we'll see. Anyway, moving on to the next one. Now, when? What sort of timeline are you referring to? Is it for now? Is it for the past? Or is it for the future? For me right now, this video, just to give another example, and I'm going to give examples for each one just so I can make the video relatable for somebody out there who really does want to know a little bit more, or why or how this all works together. Okay, so the timeline for me, when am I referring to? I'm referring to now, and I'm referring to in the future. Okay, so this is going to simplify everything right now for you, so that in the future you can put your videos together structured very simply, and nicely, okay? And it also serves the past because it makes you think. It makes you go back into your memory and like, oh yes, I did learn that when I was back in elementary, back in primary school, and it was something that I did learn. But look, I've let it go away. I've let it dissipate, in my memory, and it's just been sat there in the back of my mind. But I've never been able to correlate or put it all together in this sort of genre that I'm doing now, content creation. And so when I figured it out, I was just like, oh my God, I need to put this on a video. I need to get this out. I need to get this viewed by other people who are struggling to actually be able to put something together and simplify everything in their minds. And look, if it is helping you and you are finding value out of this, please like and subscribe, follow along. I am documenting everything from day one right through to whenever I'm going to finish up doing this, hopefully never. And 0 subscribers, like I said, right up to however high I can get it. But yeah, that's all you're figuring out, when the timeline is that you're trying to achieve this or try to get somebody to focus on, whether that's, the past, the present, the future. Okay, it's very simple when you work it out. And when you actually write it down, that's why I like making notes. That's why I like putting it down, because it always lets me go back, have a look, reiterate, see if it works for me, see if I've written it down properly or visualizing it properly. If not, reiterate again. Reiteration is the biggest key to being able to get something right, get something comfortable, and get something out there, guys. Easy as that. Now, here is one of the biggest ones. Now, it needs to be the why, okay? Why are you making the video in the first place, or why should somebody watch your video? Okay, that there's this big misconception that if you just put together a video, somebody's going to watch it, somebody's going to enjoy it. Okay, and you look, that may be true. You may be able to get a few views here and there, but there needs to be something bigger than that. Like, why are you making the video in the first place? For me, making this video so you guys can watch it is just to help simplify the journey. That's all I'm trying to do here. I'm just trying to simplify the journey, especially, like, as I said, for those people that are just starting off in content creation on YouTube, picking up the phone, the camera, the whatever it is, device, and pressing record. Look, that is the biggest step there. Pushing record hitting record and recording yourself, obviously the biggest step that you're going to take in the early days, okay? But I'm doing this so people can actually simplify what they're going to speak about, how they're going to speak about it, why they're going to speak about it, and where they're speaking from, what they're speaking on, and stuff like that. The 5 W's with an H. It's so simple. It's so simple that it just makes you sit there and just wonder why there aren't more videos speaking around this in particular. I don't know. It dumbfounds me. It's so simple. Always, like I say, going back to hook, intro, middle, ending, outro. Like, yeah, okay, cool. That all sounds fantastic and stuff like that. But like in each section, you're still going to sit there and go, well, how do I write a thing? Like, what kind of intro am I going to do, or what am I going to put inside the middle content, the juicy part? Where am I going to do it? How am I going to do it? Why am I doing it? 5 W's and H. You can use it in each section. It works. Okay, another one. How are you going to put all this together, put it all into practice, and be able to think? I just basically gave you the answer in that last little statement there. Okay, so the how is you sort of look at whatever it is that you're doing. Let's use an intro for an example. How are you going to do that? Okay, again, ask yourself those 5 W's. Who are you trying to hit in that first 10 seconds? What are you going to speak about to hit the right people, the right audience, and everything? When? So for the when are you hoping to activate their mind? The audience who's watching you. When are you trying to get them to think about? Are you trying to get them to think about now? Are you going to get them to think about in the past, or are you trying to get them to think about the future? Okay, so obviously for this one, I'm trying to get people to think about the right now, right here, right now, and the future of making content creation. And the where. So where can they find the information that you're trying to deliver inside the hook? Obviously, for this example, it'll be if they keep watching. And like I said at the end of the video, that's where my where was. And then I said, simply, if you watch to the end of this, you're going to realize that you actually learnt this all the way back when you were in school. and the why. Why should they move forward instead of swiping past or scrolling on by your video? Why should they stop? You know. And anyway, apologize. I'm going to quickly go back again because I just realized I actually never even spoke on where. So just very quickly, that's a very easy one to sort of speak on. So the where is, where can this be applied? How can you apply, where can this be applied? Where is this going to be done? Where are you going to record the video? Where are you going to upload the video? Where is an easy one to do? It's just wherever it is, wherever it is, that's what it is. Yep. Okay. So look, guys, and the how for all of this is just how do you structure it all together? When you put it all together, you're going to realize this is the number one, the easiest, simplest method to structuring your YouTube videos. Okay. Look, again, I appreciate you guys. If you made it all the way to the end here, I really do appreciate it. And I appreciate you guys watching. If you do want to like and follow along on the journey, I'd appreciate that too. Look, if you are somebody out there who is starting YouTube, who is starting content creation and looking for tips and tricks and stuff like that, I'm getting there. I'm getting there where I'm able to give tips and tricks. But right now, I'm trying to build a community of other budding content creators out there who are looking to push themselves further and further and further in this YouTube journey and get to as high as they can go. So yeah, share your stories down below. Let me know in the comments, what part of the journey are you on? Did this really stand out for you? Did it actually trigger something in your mind and say, oh my gosh, yes, I did learn that. And oh my gosh, it simplified like that. Yeah, it does all make sense now. Yeah, all the feedback, all the engagement, guys, really does help. And yeah, look, I'll be back for another one, and then hopefully I see you guys on that next one. But anyway.